This is a real small game I got into earlier tonight. This is like the middle of the week, late at night, because I have to work late during the week, and I get on here after everybody's gone to bed, basically. And there's a few regulars here and a few noobs. I like these kind of games because makes me feel like I'm a better player than what I actually am, because I get to kick all these inexperienced players around. Anyway, I'm building up Prime here by myself. There's not that many people around, so I'm likely going to be here by myself. Naturally going to head straight to center after that. About this time, I noticed that I forgot to get the Averill. That's okay, because this player I've never seen before is going to make a rather critical mistake here. So you can't shoot down the Viper with those regular rockets. It just depends on whether or not the flyer wants to stand still for that. And yeah, take center and then defend it a little bit, but I don't have to defend it very long. Our team is outnumbered in this case, but the numbers that count are the numbers of experienced players, and we've got them outnumbered by about one there. They've got us outnumbered in overall players, I think, but the extra players they've got are not that experienced. Now, I'm not really living up to calling myself experienced at this point, because I've just I saw that shade going the other way, so I was trying to kind of get out of his way, but because I didn't want him to drop an EMP mine near me. Now, of course, he dropped the EMP mine earlier on the other side, and I just ran right into it. So that's typical. Anyway, we've quickly taken over the whole map, and we've got the enemy core vulnerable. So I'm going to go over there and take a few points off of it before we lose Prime again. And now that that's done and over with, the nuke has come up. I'm going to run over there and grab that. I'm kind of hoping one of the reasons I wanted to post this, I mean, it's a short little match, is because I changed some of the rendering settings. I finally got around to looking around for examples of other people's settings, and supposedly these are supposedly what I'm doing here should be an improvement, I hope. It looks a little bit better in the rendering, but I don't have a real good eye for that kind of thing. I could be imagining it. Here's some more noob slaughter. Oh, I let that one cap. Oh, the shame of it. Well, we're going to cap it back here. That's all right. I think the red team is going to pick up an experienced player somewhere. They're gonna join in here, and they're going to start to put up a little bit of a fight. And they're actually going to manage to dominate the map for a few seconds. Right now, I'm kind of feeling like I'm actually going to have to start running the orb, and running it in the usual pattern that I have for this map, which is we've got center, we've got flood, therefore I go to enemy prime. And I'm going to succeed in capping it this time. No, I'm not. No, okay, that's right. I did not succeed in capping it, but since we've lost center, and since the flood only has 12 seconds, I'm going to go to flood and hold it those 12 seconds, get our 20 points, and then cap flood, and then go back and get the orb again, and then go for center. The risk being that they may take our prime in the meantime. Now, I saw Turbo Ape over here charging up his Nightshade, and I just couldn't resist stealing it from him, but didn't get very far because his own mines killed me there. And of course, the delay there was enough so that they took our prime. So this is a risk you take. You got to keep your eye on the map in these things.
Blue core is vulnerable.
Well, anyway, I have to go on defensive. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time at our prime with this vehicle, because that's kind of the current wisdom, is you don't want to use the Nightshade on your own prime. You want to get it out to flood or center. But we do have to take our prime back, so I'm going to hang around long enough to do that. and now I'm gonna head out to flood with it. Then this guy shows up. I didn't want him to hit me because now he knows I'm there. I'm gonna drop an EMP mine here, and I'm thinking he must be inexperienced because he's rolling around like he didn't even see that. And yeah, I just got him right there. So he jumped out and started shooting at me, but I was able to evade him. The red orb carrier is sitting up there with an Avril. That's bad. I can't do much about that. But our orb carrier came in here, and I'm going to do something a little unorthodox. I'm going to jump out of the nightshade, suicide on the red orb. They may have stolen our nightshade right there. I'm not really too worried about it. I kind of feel like that was a fair trade. I just saved ourselves 20 points, and I really thought we were going to lose 20 points on that one. I thought I might try to go in there and hold the flood. I didn't really want to, and I saw we had our walker in there and decided, well, I don't really need to go in there. But then I saw the enemy prime going down anyway, so I feel like, well, I'll just hang around here in case the enemy prime goes back to red again. But I'm actually going to finish the match right here.
Attack the enemy core.
So yeah, these are the kind. I like these little matches in the middle of the week, late at night when I get home from work, and there's not that many people out here because again, there's some of these people are inexperienced and they make good target practice.
Red core is critical.
Yeah, well, that's all there is to that. Have a good evening.
Red core flooding.